Hi everyone, it's Christian. I figured we should go over the capturing your reading process assignment. There is a presentation on Canvas. Let me share the link. I don't know why I don't do this already. There we go. There is a link on here. It's right here, capturing your reading process. It goes to the PowerPoint that I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to go through the PowerPoint relatively quickly so I could get to the actual assignment. So let me do a new share. And this is what you should be looking at, or something close to it. Overview for the rest of the week. I just want to point out that these early assignments, we're going to do them over and over again throughout the semester. The only thing we're changing is what we're doing them about. So you really should pay attention early on just to set yourselves up for success. So we will revisit this assignment. This also says most assignments have the same setup where there's either a video or a presentation, or you read something and then we do something with what we've read or watched or whatever. Um, yeah. And really, what this assignment and all assignments are about is surfacing. It's this terminology called surfacing. Let me skip to the next slides. Terminology, because we're going to go over surfacing right here. Surfacing, if you notice, is the second thing right here. It's to make things apparent. The first thing is the intent. It's what we're trying to do. In the context of reading, it is paying attention to the invisible choices you make while reading. That's what the intent is when we're talking about reading. And this assignment, capturing your reading process, is I want to see what you're doing. Surface is to make apparent. That's the definition of it. In this class, surfacing means showing others the steps you take while reading. This is an important step, and we'll talk about why it is so important later. But surfacing is huge. It's showing your work. It's stuff that school has been telling you to do the entire time. You might not fully understand why we need you to do this, but we're going to go over it and we're going to reiterate that point a lot. And then process, meaning the step-by-step way that you show the skills that you're learning. Basically, how are you surfacing? All right. So reading strategy number one, this is the first one we're working on in this class, and that's capturing your reading process. When we read, there are tricks and hacks, and my dog just came in. There are tricks and hacks we use to get it done, to read quickly. This activity is intended to surface your process so you and I both know what you're doing. The thing is, you know the choices that you make. They're in your head. You're literally making them. You're literally making them. But what I don't, the thing is, what's going on in your head, I don't know. And so I kind of need to know that so I can help you get better, right? It's about working on our skills. So that we're surfacing. Again, that's what we're doing. Read the text silently as you would, and this is how you do it. You read the text silently as you would when you need to understand something. Be prepared to answer these questions. What strategies do you use to make sense of the text? Right? Like, do you skip around? Do you read word for word? Do you take notes? I want to know those things. I want to know each step of the way. What got in the way of your reading? So if you get distracted, like the dog coming in and out right now, that I want to know. I want to know, is your surrounding a problem for you? Is your phone a problem for you? Do you just get bored when you read? Which part did you get bored on? Was it when you came across a really big word? Did that mess things up for you? I want to know those things. What, if anything, did you have to take some time to figure out? Meaning, if it was complicated, did you try to figure it out or did you just skip it? If it was too hard, were you trying to take it apart or did you just go? I want to know. Again, how can I know that you're having trouble if you don't show me where you're having trouble? How can I know where you're great if you never show me where you're great? What, if any, do you still not understand after reading this thing? Questions that you might have, I need to know those. You need to ask them. We don't have to ask them out loud. You can write them down. That's really it. You're just writing a list of the different steps that you're taking. I'm going to make another video in a second, and it's going to take apart. It's going to take apart, or I'm going to give an example of the assignment and then how to do it. All right. I will see you in a little bit. Bye.